When Terry Finley left the Army 20 years ago, he needed a job and tried selling insurance. But his passion was much riskier, a long shot really, buying and racing thoroughbreds. It's a story with a big payoff.
Number 2, King Kanji, owned by West Point Thoroughbreds LLC, trained by Tom Albertrani, Rajiv Mirage to ride. And they're off in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes.
Santiva down toward the inside, 5th.
Quarter mile to come, they turn for home.
King Kanji on the grandstand side.
Brilliant speed,
Come on, get up, come on.
Photo finish.
Terry Finley loves the horses. He started young, working summer jobs as a teenager at a track near Philadelphia. His dad was the real fan in the family. He once bought his own share of a horse.
I saw how much joy and excitement and really intrigue it brought to my father's life, and that never left me.
In 1991, the Army captain and airborne ranger, along with his wife Debbie, took a shot on a horse.
We bought our first one for $5,000. That horse's name was Sunbelt, actually won the first race under our silks. So it was a little bit of a beginner's luck.
Still in the military, Terry was away on assignment and missed Sunbelt's first race.
I talked to my wife. She was to the moon. The first word that she spoke, I knew we had won, and it was a great feeling.
It's a feeling he's chased ever since.
$250,000.
But thoroughbreds can cost anywhere from a few $1,000s to tens of millions. Upkeep runs about 50 to 60 grand a year. It's an expensive hobby, a crapshoot really, especially for a guy who left the military and sold insurance.
I was doing this on the side. I didn't do a very good job in the insurance industry because I wasn't passionate about it. We didn't make any money in 18 months.
Finley didn't just want to buy in like his dad. He wanted to form partnerships to buy the horses and sell the syndicate shares himself, even though he had no real barn cred to speak of.
They thought we were crazy.
Well, I think any entrepreneur, anybody that starts a company, any couple, you're going to be looked upon as being kind of off the wall.
Working under the name West Point Thoroughbreds to honor Terry's alma mater, the Finleys used ads in the daily racing form and an 800 phone line to attract investors and to convince them to make a gamble that rarely pays off.
There's a great stereotype in the racing business that this is a game for, well, the wealthy.
It was true. It's no longer true right, in a wide scope. More and more partnerships are operating successfully at the top end of the business.
Animal Kingdom!
In 2011, the Kentucky Derby was won by a horse that was owned by a competitor of ours. And there were 20 partners, and that's really what we're all looking for. It's the power of the group. She looks fast, doesn't she?
Now Finley buys 20 to 25 horses a year.
Hey, girl.
He tries to outbid and outguess world-famous trainers. It's more art than science, really.
I can bid 74. You get a competitor comes up alongside. What are they going to do? The intrigue and the mystique and the magic of our business is you can't talk to them.
West Point can profit from selling shares in the horses and again when the animals are sold after they're finished racing. The purses can be huge, in the millions for Triple Crown races. But West Point tells investors it's mostly about a lifestyle, not a financial investment.
Yeah, well, hello.
Owners get access, a backstage pass, visits to the barn, the paddock. They can soak it all in.
The vast majority of horses don't work out. Our most expensive horse that we've ever bought, $725,000, and she never won.
On the other side of the ledger, there must have been a horse that you looked at and you didn't see on the surface, in the numbers, in the charts, in the lineage, but a horse ran very well.
We bought a horse in 2000. He's 8 years old. His name is Awesome Gem. He had chips in both front ankles. So we knew that right going in, and he's made over $2.5 million.
Awesome Gem wins!
Despite his beginner's luck, Finley waited 16 long years until 2007 for a Grade 1 stakes winner. Flashy Bull. In 2006, Flashy Bull was also West Point's first and only Kentucky Derby entry.
And they are off!
But since '07, West Point horses have won more than 20% of their races, with purses totaling more than $15 million and counting. Annual sales for the company neared 13 million, but the Derby is still the ultimate and elusive goal.
There are 35,000 horses born every year. The field is always a maximum of 20 horses, and you gotta have a lot of luck to finally get there.
Finley had a feisty Derby hopeful in 2011.
came right over,
King
didn't he?
Kanji was one win away.
He'll grab you.
Tom Albertrani is King Kanji's trainer. Remember that shot of Finley as a teenager? Albertrani was aboard the winner that day.
Is it tough for an outsider to get in, to break in?
I mean, I started when I was 13 years old, and it took me a while. It takes a lot of luck and a lot of hard work and dedication.
King Kanji running on.
Kanji's final attempt to qualify for the Derby was typical of the adrenaline rush that players like Finley crave. King Kanji was far back, but charged late at Keeneland in the Bluegrass.
Photo finish.
And what a renewal it was.
Instead, Kanji ran the second Triple Crown race, the Preakness,
Then it's King Kanji down on the inside.
finishing seventh. Finley can only hope that West Point will have more chances.
Every day we're looking and we're taking steps to try to get back to the Churchill Downs on the first Saturday in May. We always talk about it, just the majesty of the Kentucky Derby.
Now, Terry Finley attracts investors a lot like himself, with no real connection to the industry, just hoping to compete for the fun of it.